Well, good morning, YouTube. I have a little video I'm going to do today to show you the latest addition to my shop tools here. And what I have is, I have an old Milwaukee Portaband. This is a 6236 model that I picked up a number of years ago on Craigslist. Works great. I had to do a few little adjustments to it and new parts. But to increase its utility, I decided to buy a Swag off-road bandsaw table. And all the research I did is these things are probably the best you can find. And it arrived, I ordered it a few days ago, arrived right away, a couple days I guess it was. I also ordered the foot switch, and it's got a little piggyback plug on here. So let's go ahead and start putting this together, and we'll check it out and see how it works. The first thing we'll do is put these are 5/16 button head machine screws, nylon lock nuts, nylon insert lock nuts. Okay, that was pretty straightforward. Now these have several different holes in them to fit different mounting plates, and they supply a little diagram here that shows you exactly which holes fit your particular saw. Mine's a Milwaukee 6236, so it fits these holes here, and I've already marked them. I put a little mark slot and marked them on it, so I already know which ones they're going to do. You now have to take off the shoe, or this foot if you will, that comes supplied with the saw. Okay. Alright, we've got our plate on here, but the holes that I wound up using aren't the same that are noted on this sheet here. So I had to play with it just a little bit, but I think we've got it now. So we'll go ahead and pop it in there like that, and then this little red thumb knob screws up here from the bottom. So we've got that. That's all secure. And let's see, the other thing we need to do is these little things that hold the miter gauge in here, you need to screw those up, so we'll do that. On the holes that were identified here, this is a 6236 model, and the holes that I had initially identified for the 6236 didn't line up. But there's a note here for the 6230, which has different holes, and those were the ones that worked for this saw. So just be patient, I think, is probably the story here, because they've got quite a few holes in here so that it'll fit these different models. And while one set of holes was identified for the specific model, it might have been an older version or newer version or whatever the case might have been. But this worked for the 6230. So there's holes there. We're all set. Let's take a look at this switch. They supply a little Velcro deal here, which you can put on the switch to hold it down while you're using the foot switch. So that's kind of a nice feature. So there we go. Okay, we've got our foot switch hooked up. I put on a new blade. The other one seemed to have a little bit of a bend in it or something like that. So I put on a new blade, and this baby works awesome. We'll just make a cut here to show you. That's just some 1/8 inch angle iron, but man, it goes right through it, makes a nice cut. There is one thing I've got to be careful of, because the blade is a little bit out of line with the slot, and there's not much way to fix it. So I need to make sure I watch that. I mean, you can still cut square with it, but you got to adjust the fence. If you use the fence, you got to adjust it a little bit to fit and align with the blade. But doing by hand doesn't seem to be much of a problem at all. So this thing's pretty sturdy, actually real sturdy, and really doesn't move. I might put some little rubber legs on it or something like that, or if I really need to, I can just pop a clamp right here and hold it tight against the bench. But I think this is going to be a great addition. Hopefully this is helpful. Don't forget to subscribe and comment, and stay tuned for another video. Take care.